She a bad thing, you know she gave me good feels, couple mood swings. So you know I had to pick her up like some blue strings. So you know I gotta hit her up when she close range, yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl here, Beta Ray. You know what it is. Today's video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about Jeezy and Jeanie Mai's divorce. Yes, them two are getting a divorce. So 2 days ago, I was scrolling through YouTube and all I see is Jeezy and Jeanie Mai split up, like they're getting a divorce. I was like, what? I never expected them to get a divorce because, okay, during the pandemic, there was a segment on The Real Show. Obviously, it was online, so they were doing it from the comfort of their homes. There was a segment on The Real Show saying, she was talking about how you need to submit to your husband, you need to submit to your man, going on this submission rant on all that in the third. And I'm thinking, girl, she is about to keep this man for life, because usually black men, that's the reason why they say that's the reason why they date non-black women, is because they submit, they listen to them, they're feminine, they're cooperative, and Jeanie Mai ticks all those boxes. So I'm thinking, wait, if they're getting a divorce, what could be the issue? Then I heard Jeezy was the one with the file for divorce. I'm like,
girl, yeah.
There's something deeper than this. But the thing is, I feel like Jeanie Mai kind of ignored a lot of red flags. But we're going to talk about this later. Let's be real. Jeanie Mai, first of all, you shouldn't have even married young Jeezy or whatever his name is. I didn't even know who he was until you guys started dating. Yes, because apparently he's a rapper or a former rapper, whatever. So this guy has, apparently he has 5 kids. But when I searched up on Google, it said 3. So let's just say he has multiple kids with multiple women. Yes. And he was apparently engaged to his ex-girlfriend / baby mama, then left her for Jeanie. This is all alleged, okay? It's all alleged. That's what I heard, because I listened to a lot of videos. I was listening to so many videos about this topic, and a lot of people were just saying what they like. So apparently he was engaged to her, didn't marry her, left her for Jeanie Mai, and now divorcing Jeanie Mai. It's weird because you came from being I don't want children to now being a single mom and divorced twice. In her community, in her Vietnamese, I think, Vietnamese or something like that, I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, in her culture, that is looked down upon. Usually Asian cultures, divorced women with a child is mostly looked down upon. That's why a lot of them just stick to their toxic relationships and stuff. Yeah, on top of that, having a black child in their culture is looked down upon as well, and her child is half black, half Asian. Also, one thing is, why would you date a man? Why would you marry a man who has multiple children with multiple women? Clearly, you can kind of tell that man has commitment issues. That was kind of the red flag. It was a red flag. You don't ever take a man seriously who has multiple kids. Hey, for me, I don't have kids, and I don't think I would even date a man who has a child, let alone more than 2 children. Are you crazy? Also, I heard that Jeannie's mom was living with them. First of all, in-laws should not be living in your, because yeah, this is what's gonna happen. If anyhow you guys get into an altercation or an argument or anything like that, she would always involve herself. That's just a gateway of losing your marriage, because you're not gonna get any privacy. Most men love privacy. They don't want their business out there. It's just that you can't even dress a certain way in your own home because you know that her mom is there. It's just gonna be too much. I feel like it was a bad idea for her to move her mom into her home, where her and her husband are meant to actually have their own time together. Like, your home is your comfort zone. Apparently they get along really well, but I feel like that should not be enough for you to move her in. That's just my opinion. She made a comment on The Real. This one, I actually watched it when it first came out. Like, I was actually watching The Real and she said it.
Loved black guys. Yeah, I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white man. That's what I like.
Hold up. What do you mean, dark meat on the side?
Because she lightweight offensive. I am
No,
going
I'm
to
not.
hush.
I'm saying, like, I really do think black men are attractive. I do. Like, that's my...
Well, what do you mean, dark meat on the side?
That means, honey.
That's...
You know what that means.
Wait, what are you reading it as?
Ain't nobody. How did you say it?
I'm just saying, like, when I think about men, I like dark men. I do.
Right, you like your main man to be white and your side piece to be dark.
No,
That's what we want. You know?
No, that is not what I mean.
Jeannie, explain what you mean.
Okay,
what you
what
meant.
I meant is like I used to date black men. Okay, I think they're attractive. But what I decided to stick to because it just kept me happiest was my man Freddie, who happens to be white.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, at first I didn't really think much of it, but then it went viral. And I kept listening to it and listening to it. I'm like, yeah, that sounds really bad. She said that she likes her white meat because it keeps her lean and mean, and she likes the black for the side because, yeah, if you listen to the entire video, there's a part she also said that she would never marry a black man. I don't know if I find the video, I'll put it somewhere here, but she said she would never marry a black man because it doesn't fit her aesthetic or something like that, like, you know, because she's Asian, so it doesn't really fit her culture like that. But she would sleep, I think she said something like that. If I find the video, I'll put it up here somewhere. Hopefully I'll find it on YouTube. After she said the mean lean and side comment, she continued to say that she would never sleep, she would only sleep with a black man because of the enjoyment or something like that. And at that point Tamar had a go at her. I think Tamar and Lani had a go at her at that moment. Well, I don't care, yeah, it's not my fight, but it's just not a nice thing to say. At my opinion, it's not a nice thing to say. I think that was very ignorant of her, and obviously you can see that there's a lot of growth, and she does regret saying that. It's important to forgive. She does regret it because there's another video of Jeezy doing like a interview, and they asked him about the comment, and he said that they talked about it, and he feels like she's not really a racist person, that it just came out of context or something like that. Yeah, so I guess she overlooked it. She overlooked a lot of red flags as well. So it is a win for, it is what it is. To be honest, she's the type that when she talks, she doesn't think. That's what I get from her. She says things and she doesn't think about it. And the downside about it is that she talks way too much. She gives out too much information. Like watching the reel after she got married to this guy, watching the reel, she was giving out way too much information. Like men, especially, not gonna lie, black men are very secretive. Like they like to keep their shit private, especially things that go on in the bedroom. You don't tell the entire world that. I feel like all this, like her actions, led to him filing for divorce. Also, another point is that she never acknowledged any of his kids. I've never seen Jeanie Mai take a picture of any of Jeezy's kids. She never acknowledged them at all. I don't understand how you're gonna marry a guy and you don't even acknowledge what comes with him. It was all about her child, and that's it. F all the other. I feel like what Jeannie should have done was message one of Jeezy's ex-girlfriends or baby mama and get a bit more information from them on why they didn't work out, because it would help you in the long run. All this could have been avoided. You would have realized that he's trash. You would have realized that he's not a serious guy. I mean, you would have realized that he's not someone you walk down the altar. I mean, you walk down the aisle, because the man is not going to tell you the entire truth. I don't know why I'm even I'm not in support of this divorce, but at the same time I don't really care, because she put herself in this situation. She had a supportive husband but left him for a former rapper. She felt like Freddie was not able to support her financially because she was the breadwinner. She probably didn't want to have kids with Freddie because Freddie was not earning as much as she was. She felt like Freddie was not her equal because she was earning more than Freddie. This reminds me of what Gabriella Union said when she said, she was allowed to cheat in her last marriage because she was the one that was earning more. Imagine if a guy was to say that, the kind of backlash they would get. That's the reason why I feel like she didn't want to have kids with him, because she wanted to have a child with someone and have the financial security backing her as well. That's why she was so quick to marry Jeezy. She really wanted to be part of the urban community, and girl, let me tell you something, she really got a taste of the urban community. Now you're about to be a single mother. A lot of the non-black women, they feel like maybe when they date black men they can change them, that they're different. No, you're gonna get the same black men that a lot of black women got. That is a fact. To be honest, yeah, nowadays I'm seeing a lot of mixed race children, just their mom. You don't see their dads anywhere. She got pregnant with Jeezy about a month later after marrying him, I heard. She got pregnant quick, because she knew that Jeezy had money. She had the financial stability. He could take care of her. They were going on expensive trips. I mean, Jeannie is fine. You can go ahead and go get married again. in a way, it may be a bit difficult. You're gonna have to pray hard. You seem like a very sweet girl, kind of talk a lot. I feel like main reason why he got a divorce was, you know, there was an audio that came out that she was doing an interview and she said something about she has a hot temper.
That was kind of narcissistic of me, or that was kind of selfish of me, or that, and then whatever you see when you call that out, do what you got to do in order to kind of grow out of that, or stop, or draw a boundary between you and that person. For example, I have a really hot temper. Not a lot of people know this, but it's just something in my family. I've seen it in my grandmother. Saw it in my grandfather, to my grandmother, to my mom.
And Freddie wasn't able to challenge that hot temper, but Jeezy was not having it. Obviously, no black man's gonna take that. Jeezy was not having it. He's an ex-thug. So I feel like that also led to the reason why he's filing for divorce. And he said there is no room for them to get back together. So you know he's really, really adamant about this divorce. Like, he's not having it. And the thing is, they both have prenups. So this is gonna turn ugly. I can see it turning ugly already, because he's already made a comment on social media. I feel like Jeannie was probably blindsided by the divorce. She didn't think that he would file for divorce. I feel like she had hope for reconciliation. Also, another point is, at the time that they got married, Jeezy just lost his mother. So I feel like he was in a vulnerable state. So him marrying Jeannie was kind of just to fill the void of him losing his mother. I don't feel like he actually really, really loved her like that. The way I analyze things, I feel like she loved him more than he loved her, and that's dangerous. It's important that the guy loves the woman more than the woman loves the guy, because the same as Kanye West. Kanye West was a mommy's boy. He totally changed completely. Like, the Kanye West, the time when his mom was alive, is so different from the Kanye West we have now. Now that the pandemic is over and like everything is back to normal, you know, it's like, yeah, I don't need you anymore. I'm done. The feeling that I have then is not the feelings that I have now. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Also, yeah, one thing is, a lot of non-black women, they feel like they're exempt from being treated differently by black men. I don't know, it's just me. But let me know what you think down below. Comment down below, like my video, subscribe to this channel, and let's have this discussion. I mean, do you wish they got back together? Are you glad that they're getting a divorce? Do you think that what Jeezy did was a bit immature and out of order? It was a bit distasteful? What do you guys think? You know, just let me know down below, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.
Got the ass to the floor.